There comes a moment in a woman's life when she realizes that beauty has very little to do with age and everything to do with presence, not the kind of presence you get from youth or perfect skin or smooth hair, but the kind of presence you earn slowly, painfully, and beautifully over years of living, through heartbreak and healing, through building families or breaking free from them, through days when she wanted to hide and others when she chose to rise. And today, right now, in this very moment, you, dear woman, are still rising. You may be over 40, 50, 60, even more. And maybe the world hasn't always seen you. Maybe you've walked into rooms and felt invisible. Maybe fashion ads stopped talking to you and mirrors started whispering doubts. But here's the truth that no one told you loud enough. You are still radiant. You are still relevant. And you are still deeply, wildly, beautifully worthy of expression. Not despite your age, but because of it. Each wrinkle, each gray strand, each soft curve of your body carries stories. And style? Style is how you tell those stories without ever opening your mouth. That flowing scarf, that crisp white shirt, that soft cashmere sweater, they are pieces of your journey. And when you wear them, when you choose them with love, not shame, they become your voice, your joy, your declaration that you're still here and you matter. I think of women I've known who once dressed for others, for bosses, for lovers, for husbands, for parents, but then something shifted. A realization bloomed that this chapter is different. It's not about blending in, it's about blooming out. One woman told me, with tears in her eyes, I used to wear black because it made me feel smaller. Now I wear yellow because it makes me feel like the sun. And when she said that, I saw it. I saw the years peel off her face, not because she looked younger, but because she looked alive. To be over 50 is not to be past your prime. It is to be in your prime, your true, soulful prime, when you finally stop trying to fit into someone else's version of who you should be. When you finally begin dressing for the woman you've become, and the girl you used to be would look at her and smile with awe. Remember her? That little girl who wanted to grow up and be fabulous? She'd be proud of you, not because you look like a model, but because you look like you, and you've earned every inch of that. You don't need to follow trends anymore. You've lived through enough of them to know that what matters more than what's in is what feels right. A soft linen dress that moves with you on a breezy day, a tailored blazer that makes you stand taller, a pair of boots that whisper strength with every step. These aren't just clothes, they are memories in motion. The outfit you wore the day you danced barefoot in the kitchen, the blouse you wore when you held your grandchild for the first time, the red lipstick you wore the first time you dared to feel beautiful again, after years of forgetting how. There's a reason so many women feel invisible after 40. Society stops talking to us, magazines stop showing us, advertisers stop designing for us. But here's the secret. We don't need them to see us. We just need to see ourselves. Because once you do, once you really look in the mirror and say, I am still powerful, still worthy, still stunning in my own right, everything changes. You start to glow. You start to take up space again, not because someone gave you permission, but because you no longer need it. And maybe, just maybe, someone will see you walking down the street in your jeans and blazer, or your maxi dress and sandals, and they'll say, that woman, she has something. And they won't be able to name it, but they'll feel it. That spark, that presence, that you. Because you have arrived, not at a destination, but at yourself. So to every woman watching this, let this video remind you that you are not forgotten. You are not fading. You are blooming, unfolding, arriving, again and again, with each day that you dare to express who you are, through style, through color, through grace, through courage, you are elegance, you are power, you are inspiration, and your story is far from over. It's just getting beautifully dressed. Let me tell you about Carla. She's 62 now. She was a mother, a wife, and for so many years, she forgot she was also a woman. She poured her life into others, rarely looking in the mirror long enough to remember who she was. One day, after her youngest moved out, she stood in front of her closet and cried, not out of sadness, but out of realization. She didn't recognize the woman whose clothes were hanging there, so she gave away every piece that didn't feel like her anymore. She started fresh. She bought a silk blouse in emerald green, a pair of wide-legged trousers that made her feel like she owned the sidewalk. She wore a necklace that she had kept in a drawer for 20 years. And when she walked into the grocery store that afternoon, she felt eyes on her. Not because she was trying to be seen, but because she finally was. Then there's Mina, 55 and recently divorced. For years, she dressed how her husband liked, modest, muted, hidden. But when she walked away from that life, she began to experiment. Bold colors, off-shoulder tops, long skirts that flowed like poetry. She said, I dress for my freedom now. And there's nothing more fashionable than freedom. Her friends noticed the change, not just in her wardrobe, but in her spirit. It's amazing what a red dress can do for a woman who's reclaiming her voice. And yes, some days are harder. Some days you feel tired, out of place, unsure. On those days, put on something soft. Wrap yourself in a shawl that feels like a hug. Put on the earrings your sister gave you. Wear your favorite shade of lipstick, even if you're not going anywhere. Especially if you're not going anywhere. Because style isn't just for the world to see, it's for you. It's your armor, your celebration, your reminder that you are still, always, beautifully becoming. You are allowed to evolve. You're allowed to love fashion again, to take selfies, to twirl, to walk into a boutique and say, I'll try that on, without apologizing for your age or your body. You are allowed to love what you see in the mirror, not in spite of your years, but because of them. Because they've softened you and sharpened you all at once. They've carved a wisdom into your gaze that no makeup can imitate. This isn't about vanity. This is about visibility, about being seen by others, yes, but first by yourself. It's about standing in your truth, your style, your story, wearing what makes you feel bold or soft or powerful or playful, because you've earned the right to be all of those things. You've earned the right to be everything all at once. So open your wardrobe like you're opening a journal. Choose pieces like you're choosing words. What do you want to say today? Let your clothes speak for you. Let your heart guide you. Let your past inform you, but don't let it limit you. You are not done yet. In fact, this may be the most exciting part, because now you dress not to impress, but to express a life that has been lived with depth, with love, with loss, with laughter, and now with style. Let every outfit be a love letter to yourself. Let every look be a declaration. I am here. I am proud. I am still growing. I am still glowing. And I am